Welcome to Beyond the Reps podcast, your favorite platform dedicated to discussing fitness beyond the workout. I'm Coach Adri.
And I'm Coach K. This podcast is dedicated to sharing our experiences in the fitness world beyond the reps.
Join us every other Wednesday to discuss our experiences as Black and brown women in fitness. We talk about everything fitness in and out the gym, and every time is a good time.
Are you ready, A?
I'm ready, K. Let's start the show. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Beyond the Reps podcast. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Coach K and I are so happy to be a part of your day today. So, before we start the show, we're going to warm up and check in real quick. My girl's sitting on the couch with me today, so you already know we probably got some people in the studio, but we're not there yet. We'll get there, but we're not there yet. How you doing, girl? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I feel like today was just too crazy, but we're here.
Wednesdays usually are crazy, so, I mean, I'm used to that when you come in.
Yeah, this day just be a lot. So, but
when
we're
I
here.
text you, I was like, she ain't going to answer me. I'll figure it out myself.
Ah, man, Wednesdays are just tough, but we're here, and I'm just excited because it's a good one, so that's a good thing, coming from a rough day to a good, fun episode. It's great.
See why you think you're going to have a good time today.
We'll see. I don't know, y'all.
Okay, well, that's good.
How about you?
Me, myself, I'm also good. Today has been, honestly, I've been getting a lot of, unexpected, good news today.
Well, that's good.
And it's I'm not trying to jinx myself. I'm like, what's about to happen? So
Come on now. You had a lot of bad news now. Take the good
I know,
ones.
right? I'm trying to take the good.
Take the good ones.
Yeah, I'm good, though. Other than that, I'm no real issues. I mean, I'm, still trying to remain positive through everything. So, yeah, we're good over here.
Okay.
So we ain't even gonna worry about our accountability. You already know what we doing. You still good?
Yeah, ain't nothing changed.
We
On the money.
You on the track?
On track.
And I'm on track. That's all that matters. All right. So before we get into our actual show, we have two guests in the studio. So that's why me and Kay are on the couch together, because we got two people and we all couldn't all fit together. So yeah. As always, I don't ask them what they'd like to be called, but I'm going to tell you what I know them as, and we're going to have our guests introduce themselves. Welcome to the pod, Cortez and Tenille.
What's up? Yay. What's up?
Excited
to be
here. So real quick, who do you want to start with? Who want to start?
I can go first.
Okay. So
go ahead.
Tenille, just tell people your name, a little bit about yourself, like who you are, and a fun fact about yourself as well.
Okay, so my name is Tenille Adams. I have been married for 16 years, so I'm a wife. I'm a mom of 4. I'm a grandmama of 5. And
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes.
I did not know this. Continue.
Yes, I am all those things. And a fun fact about myself is that I am the oldest of 10 siblings.
Oh, my God.
Now, all these years I know you, and that I did not know. Really?
Yes. So
Tenille, I didn't know you had all them kids.
So I know, right? Because I look young, right? Okay. So no, me and my husband, we have a blended family.
Okay.
So I brought the 2 boys. He brought the 2 girls. And fortunately, my sons have not had kids yet. But my bonus daughters do have 5 kids collectively. So I have acquired 2 additional children and 5 grandchildren.
Wow.
Yes.
That is, you are
It's
in it.
It's a blended family for
You
sure.
are in it. Well, you can coach my girl over here.
I need some, tips and all that good
This
stuff.
is why we're here, right?
She's not quite a grandma yet. She
Please.
better not be no time soon.
My biological is the oldest, so please don't.
Exactly. She better not be no time soon. All right. That's honestly, truly, I know Tenille from being a coach at NLB. She was a client. That's where I met her. And being in Kay's classes, but did not know about all of that. Had no idea.
Full of fun facts.
Wow. Full of fun facts. Okay. Mr. Cortez, introduce yourself, sir.
Hello.
Tell us who
Cortez
you are.
Williams here. I don't know, your intro threw me off, so. But I am a father, a boyfriend to the beautiful Keishla Leon over there.
Okay.
I myself have 3 kids and a bonus child, so it's pretty amazing. Love being a dad. Love being a boyfriend.
Okay.
Do that real well.
And soon a fiance.
Oh, sure.
Manifestation. So I just put it out there because, whatever.
Time will tell.
Right. He don't want smoke.
At all.
At all.
Gonna have to change
What's
the
your?
show
Did you
to
give us a
Beyond the
fun
Smoke.
fact? Right, beyond the smoke.
Fun fact. I don't have fun facts. I'm very
Come on,
like,
something is something. You got a fun fact about him?
I don't have any good fun facts. I don't think so, at least.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
You can't be that boring.
Oh, he ain't boring.
Not too much. Listen,
You gotta give us something.
You have to subscribe to the premium package.
That's a first.
That is behind closed doors.
That is a first for a Beyond the Reps podcast episode with a guest. Wow, it's about to be interesting. Okay, I'm gonna let you slide because you're my girl's
good.
man. Okay, all right. So, with our 2 guests in the studio today, we have a very good conversation that we want to get into. But before we get into that conversation, we're going to give some icebreakers to give y'all a little hint as to what we're going to be talking about. All right, so I want to ask both of you a question, and then we'll get into like a quick little rapid fire question. Okay, so we'll start with you, Tenille, to answer this, and then Cortez. What's one thing fitness has taught you about relationships?
One thing fitness has taught me about relationships, that the discipline has to be there no matter what.
Okay, fair. Cortez?
There needs to be a healthy balance.
Okay. Healthy balance. Healthy balance and discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's leave it at that because we will get more into that later. All right. So for our game time rapid fire questions, Kay, you have how many?
I have 3.
You have 3 and I have 3. So let's do yours first, and then I'll do mine, and then we can get into the topic.
Okay, so for the game time, I have a couple would you rather kind of questions, okay? So the first one is, would you rather skip a workout together or miss a date night?
Skip a workout.
Skip a workout.
Skip a workout?
I'm gonna, what you said, miss a date night or skip a workout?
A workout together or miss a date night?
Oh, the date night is the workout. What you talking about?
No, a real date night. I mean, that's what our date night for the most part look like lately anyways, is the gym. But
So why can't the gym be a date night?
no, I want to get cute and go somewhere, and that's not going to happen. So we're going to skip that gym because we be busy.
So one thing about me, I'm not gonna skip my workout to go on a date.
So then you're going to go together to the gym.
So we're
and
gonna
then
go,
to the
there we
date.
go, and then we'll see what time we can
Okay.
figure it out. We're gonna work it in. That's non-negotiable for me. So that's my answer.
Okay. Stay on business.
All
All right. Well, she said she ain't missing. Make sure whoever listening, y'all get in the gym with her before y'all try to take her on a date.
But listen, if you don't work out, we won't work out. So next.
Yeah, so next one. Will you rather support your partner's dream even if it's uncomfortable or stay in what's familiar?
I'll support it.
Supporting the dream.
Okay. Ooh, our next one. Would you rather your partner push you harder in workouts or always encourage you gently?
I'm gonna need to push. I need to push. Yeah, go ahead and tell me. Yeah, don't keep it cute with me. Nah, let me know what it is.
What do you think the answer is to this one?
Push her hard.
Mm-hmm.
And
You already know.
And I roll my eyes at
You already
every
know.
second.
Oh, we know you are eye roller. Yeah, you're eye roller for sure.
I roll my eyes at you too.
You sure do. That's how I know you're eye roller. Okay, was that your third one?
Yeah, that was my third one.
All right, so mines are gonna be really quick. It's like a this or that. Okay. So would you rather or skip Valentine's Day or go all out?
Skipping Valentine's Day.
All day. Skipping Valentine's Day.
Interesting.
Let me find out you my spirit animal.
Maybe.
Let's
Get
go,
the
brother.
Maybe.
They've been they've been on it.
I see. In sync.
Yeah.
Okay. PDA or private love?
Nah, PDA.
Okay.
PDA.
PDA. Okay. Interesting. Fall fast or grow slow?
Fall fast. I'm a love bug.
That's tough.
I'm about to say, now don't lie. Because one thing I do know is
Fall
the
fast.
truth.
Fall fast.
She know the truth.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, I thought so. Say, don't get on
forgot.
this.
You do
Don't
know
get
it
on
all.
here and lie
Don't get
now.
up here fronting.
Okay. For the people. Okay, real cool. All right, cool.
We really are.
All right, y'all are in sync. This is gonna be. I think I got a feeling this is just gonna be an episode and be like, yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. We gonna see.
We'll see.
Okay, so now that game time is over, let's go beyond the reps. So today we are talking about relationships and being in love, and also having like fitness being a part of your routine, your partner's routine, how that works, dynamics, and all the good things. Now, I am the only single person on this couch today, so this should be an interesting conversation. And we have a couple on the couch today. So, again, I'm excited. We've been waiting on this episode for a while, so I'm happy we finally made it here. Thank God. All right, so I want to start it off. Yeah. Okay. So I want to talk about discipline versus flexibility in relationships to start off. Okay. So which do you prefer and why?
So, it's kind of hard because when we're talking about discipline and fitness, that has to be there. However, the flexibility has to be there as well. Like we just did the first question, discipline or skip a workout, go to the gym or skip a workout. You know what? Someday I might need to skip a workout. Someday I might be overwhelmed. And yeah, we have a set gym schedule and, we go on this day, that day and do this and that. But you know what? Sometimes life happens and I need that flexibility. I need that pause. I need that, let's not do that right now. We're gonna do something else that's gonna make us feel different. Feel good in a different way.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I don't think, you didn't necessarily tell us in the beginning. You and your husband, do you guys work out together?
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Well, the people don't know that.
Oh, yeah, the people don't know that. Yes. Me
So-
and my husband, we work out together. Yes, we do.
And y'all have been working out together for how long?
10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 2016 is when we started our journey.
Okay.
Yes.
At the same time?
At the same time. Well, let me rephrase that. I always start first, and then my husband follows
Ain't that
after.
how it go?
Yes,
Ain't that how it
listen, every trainer or gym that I have started with, I will start first, and my husband like, oh yeah, I'm coming. And then he'll follow right behind me. And everywhere I go, my husband comes right with me.
Sarah Harris said the same thing when she was on our podcast.
Really?
So, yeah. But I feel like that's the consensus. I don't know, what about you, Cortez? I don't know what your routine was before you met Kay.
Always in the gym.
Always in the gym.
Since I could have a membership, always
I know
in the
that's
gym.
right,
Yeah.
brother.
Addicted.
Love that. Okay. Okay. So you're saying that you think within your relationship that both are applicable.
Yeah, I think both are applicable. And then not to mention me as the person I am, I'm an Aries. So I'm very adventurous, spontaneous. So I need that kind of, adventure and characteristic in my life. Or I can't do a routine. I never want to be the one to have the same day twice. So yeah, workout is one thing, but having the same day twice is something else. And once you fall into that, it'll annoy me. Let's do something different. So I need that flexibility. I need that. Let's just do something else.
And are you the one that typically spearheads that in a
Yes.
relationship? Okay.
I am until I feel like my husband is being too complacent. Then I'm like, when are you going to take me on a date? When are you going to suggest something? When are you going to?
I know that's right.
Yeah. So it will be that because, I'm the more, like I said, I'm the more adventurous one, where he's more of the,
That's a good balance, though. I think. I would think.
Well, no, it does. It does help with that balance because him and I are totally different. Like I'm, I feel like I'm introverted until I'm not. Where but at the same time, we both are like that because Pat can be quiet and then out of nowhere he'll be like the life of the party. So so it happens. I feel like we both carry that. Like we know when to peek the plot. And then we know when to it's our
Go
party.
ahead and dive
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need that flexibility for sure.
What about you, Cortez?
Can you repeat that question for me?
So, discipline versus flexibility in your relationship. Like, which one do you prefer and why?
I don't think I prefer one more than the other. 100% has to be a healthy balance. Obviously, certain things we try to be disciplined about. Going to the gym on our certain days, but then also we have to listen to our bodies, right?
Absolutely.
And I've been very stubborn lately because I've actually had to sit down this past week because of some stuff I had going on. So somebody's been grounding me and telling me, no, you need to sit your butt down, and
Yes, you should.
So yeah.
So do you think that let's just say, because we know how regimented my girl here is. She gets down and she don't play with the calendars. So let's just say she's like on her kick and she's like, hey, I'm going to the gym. I'm not missing a day this week. And you may not want to do that, but y'all work out together. Is it important? How important is it for you to say, I'm gonna just be disciplined in this moment and go, even though I don't really want to, or do you two allow that flexibility between you, even though she's like, hey, we supposed to be at the gym, why you not with me to the gym?
No, I mean, she pushes me and I just go.
Okay.
Even when I don't want to.
Okay, so I would see that to be discipline over the being like flexible, because you can be flexible. I feel like flexibility is dependent on the person, right? It's subjective. But I feel like if you gonna go, she gonna push you to go, then I think that constitutes like discipline over the flexibility. Like I will understand that flexibility is important in any type of relationship, but in circumstances, especially when it comes to like maintaining like your fitness routine, the discipline between like the discipline that because y'all two and you too work out with your husband, y'all work out with your partners. If Tenille, you say, hey, we got to get to the gym, or Cortez or Kay, one of y'all say, hey, we got to get to the gym, and the other person's not feeling it, does discipline win over flexibility? I guess that would be the question.
Yes, discipline will always win over flexibility, especially when it comes to personal goals, right? So, for instance, I'm talking about me and my husband. My husband will say, are you going to go to the gym today? And I'm like, yeah. And he'll be like, all right, well, what time are you going to go? Because there's a 5 o'clock class and then there's a 6 o'clock class. And if I'm dragging my feet just even a little bit, his response, I'm going to the 5 o'clock class. I'll see you if you come to the 6 o'clock class. And that's how that's going to go. So we will see each other in passing. He's coming out at 6. I'm going in at 6. Hey, brother, how you doing? So, yeah, for sure. We, definitely discipline is going to win when it comes to the fitness aspect, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you already said that you going to go if she push you. Do you feel that same way?
Yeah, so for example, this week, how he said he's kind of been down a little bit. So usually, like, I go to NOB on days that we don't go together, because that's when I take care of my cardio. And then when we're together, we're doing our straight training together. And I feel like this week he was definitely like, hey, just want to let you know, I'm going to listen to you. So I'm not going to go work out this week, but if you want to, go ahead and sign up for NOB extra classes if you want to, because I know you're going to want to go on a day that we will go together. So this week I added like an extra day, I think, or two at NOB, because the discipline, of course, went over the flexibility.
Because
and
you
he
very
did.
well could have been chilling with him.
Right.
So
So
okay, and then you kind of held her accountable in that way, kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna be able to work out with you, but still don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
and then we made it a little bit flexible, right? Because we go in the PM. We usually go when I get off of work. Because he goes into work way too early, and there's no way you're going to catch me at the gym at 4 in the morning. So with that being said, the discipline trumped the flexibility, but I still was flexible. So for example, Monday, we would have went to the gym in the PM after I got, in the evening, excuse me, after I got out of work. But I was like, well, if I go in after work, then I take away time from us spending together. So what I did was the discipline trumped it. So I went in the morning, got my workout done in the morning, went to work, came home, we hung out, and I made sure that my boo-boo over there was okay.
Aw,
So, yeah.
that's so sweet. You know, I
love it.
As a single person, I'm just listening. Because personally, in my experience, I've always been the type of person that be like, I think I said in the beginning of the show, if you don't work out, we won't work out. So if you're not willing to go to the gym with me, and if you don't have a routine that you're willing to stick to, like, I'm big on balance, but I'm not big on flexibility. I would much rather you be disciplined, even if you feel, unless you're injured, right? I don't really want to hear an excuse as to why you're not going to the gym today, or why you don't want to come to the gym with me and stuff like that.
You're running a strict program, though. I mean,
I know it's strict over
yeah,
here.
it's strict over there.
I mean,
because-
I understand needing a break and taking rest days and all of that stuff, right? But I think personally, because I think the way that I run my life,
Well, can we just unpack that just for a second? Because I feel like that's the thing. We have to be so disciplined in other areas of our life that when it comes to our hobbies and the things that make us unwind, you know what I mean? I feel like, because I'm going to presume that that's the same with you, but like for me, gym is my therapy.
right?
Like I tell people all the time, I go to the gym for 3 reasons, okay? This is my therapy, to eat, and to get off of me. You know what I mean? If I need to put you on the ground, I want to have that strength to do it, you know, to defend myself.
Absolutely.
Those are the 3 reasons why I work out. So, but when it comes to my therapy time, my time to unwind, my time to, this is what I do on the side, I feel like we're just so disciplined in other areas of life. We have to go to work. We gotta, you know, drive a certain way. We gotta do the speed limit. You know what I mean? Like there's other, and especially like with you, there's a certain part of your life that is very disciplined. So is it because of the profession that maybe you're in that you probably run such a strict program?
I don't think so, because I started my journey way before I got into my way before that.
Okay.
And that became my honestly, I feel like when I first started my fitness journey and I really got into it, I made that type of commitment and dedication to it to where it was non-negotiable.
Yeah.
And
which is why you're a coach and I'm not. So that makes a lot of sense.
and also that being the case, I think because it is a huge part of my life, like I would do fitness full time if it gave me what I needed to give me financially, right? And not that it can't, right? But that is my true passion, and it doesn't just, and it's not because like I would do it for free if money didn't matter.
Yeah,
right.
I get you.
So because it means that much to me, that's why discipline in there and that matters more to me than flexibility. That's why I don't care about going on a date. I mean, like, yes, I care about date nights in a relationship, but a date night in a relationship does not mean more to me than, like, I would set up a date night and our date night includes us going to the gym.
I mean, I get it.
So
I've had those for sure.
Yeah. So like for me,
I was thinking date night.
Yeah.
I mean, like we could do both, but we're not gonna do one without the other.
Yeah.
And that's just me. That's just how I'm wired.
That makes a lot of
And
sense.
probably why I'm still single, because I don't know. Well, who cares? That's neither here nor there. I'm just listening to like what's going on. We got somebody married, and you've been married before.
I have.
So, do you see, and then this is going way off topic, and then we're going to let you get into your question, but do you see a difference in your relationship now, and when it comes to in fitness, I should say, with your relationship with it, because you were already in the gym, and you said you were like dedicated to it, right? Kay also on her own journey, dedicated to her fitness goals and stuff. Do you see a difference? And I don't know about your past relationship, so do you see a difference, or is that something that have you had to shift the way that you move in a relationship, or are you more aligned here? Like what?
So complete night and day difference, but I'm more aligned here. Yeah.
In the realm of like fitness and
yes,
being disciplined in that way. Okay.
Absolutely.
Which I think is important for somebody who has already had their routine, and you know, if you feel more aligned, which means that this is where you're supposed to be. I think that the way that somebody takes care of themselves and their discipline in the gym matters. It kind of translates into how you will show up in your relationships as well. I think that's a huge, and that's why for me personally, it's a huge factor for me. You can't come into my life and either not have a routine or not be willing to have a routine.
Right.
Yeah. Because I think that it matters. It definitely matters. And you said it's night and day, so you ain't even got to elaborate on that. So, cool. All right. Next question.
So, yeah, our next question is, how do you navigate differences in routines, discipline, and goals? Here we go.
Look at that.
I feel like we just literally kind of touched on all of that.
So. I think so. Could you give a specific example of any, because you said routines and goals, right?
Yeah, so actually, you know what? I could do an example. So a little bit simple or similar to what we were asking, right? So in my past, yes, I feel like I was in a relationship where the other person didn't go to the gym, right? And then me being a coach and then also being my own journey, it's like I'm doing 2-in-1 right here, right? So I'm coaching, helping others, and I'm also in my own journey. So I already knew once I was out of there, if the person doesn't have their routines and they're not disciplined, it's not going to work. So I get what you're saying because that was a lot to like try to be a coach, have my journey, and encourage someone else to come with me. I'm not doing all that. And it should be just a simple, hey, what we doing? Not me, because that takes a lot. So I do believe that in a relationship, it's just a little easier when both people are at the same page and aligned when it comes to that fitness. And it's different goals, though, because our goals are not the same. Us together are like us, right? So, like me, I try to, do my losing weight, toning, whatever, right? Maintaining. And then he's the opposite, where he's trying to gain and maintain the weight, where I'm trying to lose and maintain. So you guys have a lot. So like this week, I'm like, I could hear Adri. I hear Adri.
You want to talk about going through it? In 5 days, 192, 178.
Imagine how I feel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine how I feel over here not being able to work out at all. And not like, I can't work out, and the weight comes from the muscle. So like it was like within like a week's time, I dropped like 10 pounds, and then I just been at home just trying to eat. And I'm not a big eater, so I've been trying to like do things to kind of make my appetite bigger, and it's like then I'm thinking like, well, I'm not working out, so I gotta chill out. So like I'm losing it over here. But no, I get that. I absolutely get that. You said something I was gonna ask Tenille. Oh. So, in reference to, like, the goals and the routines and stuff, I know you said that you and your husband started your journey at the same time. Was there ever a point where your goals or routines didn't align?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, for sure. And honestly, it depends on what we're going through. So, again, we have children involved. And I think that was another thing. When it comes to me, and like me versus you, you're single. Meanwhile, I'm married. I got kids. I got things. I got, you know what I mean? Right. It's a lot more people that's involved. We have we have sick parents, things like that. So yeah, it become times, not just one in particular time.
Right.
There are some days where it's not aligning. Be honest with you, right now it's not aligning. We tried so hard these past few weeks to like go to the gym for mental health, but we're grieving. We're in bereavement. Literally, my husband's father passed away, and the funeral is tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah. And I decided not to push this podcast because we pushed it so many times that I was like, nah, maybe I just need to just go and just get it, you know what I mean, and just do it. But yeah, it's not aligning. Fitness is not aligning with us right now because life is in the way and everything. It's a lot to, take care of things, to plan a funeral, just whatever. This is our third parent that we're burying. So we've gone through this now for a third time in the matter of 6 years.
Wow.
So it becomes times where our fitness goals are not aligned because life is in the way and there's a lot of things that we have to take care of. So, yeah. But what do? We're going to bounce back, though.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to bounce back. So, we're going to do this, and who knows, maybe we'll be back. And it's so crazy. We tried it last week. We went twice. We got our butts kicked, and we was like, all right. And this week it's just not in the cards for us yet, so we'll see what next week holds. But yeah,
and we appreciate you taking your time and being here with us. We appreciate that, absolutely.
Of course.
And I guess my question there would be, you both routine is off. Like obviously, like you probably have a routine that you both follow at the same time, and now your routine is a little bit off course because of life happening. How do you navigate that in your relationship as far as giving each other grace? Let's just say that he wants to go to the gym, and that maybe he shouldn't be pushing himself, or vice versa, or whatever the case may be.
Oh yeah, we've had that. I mean, he's had surgeries in the past 6 months or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like you need to have a seat, and he's like, nah, I need to go throw these in the air.
And do you just let him? Go?
Or you know what?
Or like, how do you navigate that?
Yes.
Especially, I'm sure, as a wife, watching your husband deal with something like that.
Right.
And then.
So first of all, I need to be there. And if I'm not there,
like in the class.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm in class. And if I'm not there, I'm sending a message to the trainer.
Okay.
Hey, he's going to be in class. Make sure he don't throw nothing more than 25 in the air, please. Make sure he 15's no, I'm there to make sure, because I'm protective of him for sure.
As you should be.
And I want to make sure that he's not doing too much, because men.
Ego.
Yeah. So, men, they, you know what I mean? I'm a man, I got it. And it's like, bro, I need you to relax. So, no, but for sure, navigating that is just giving him his space, allowing him to recognize his strengths, and then, be there to emphasize his weaknesses.
Okay. What about you? Because, I know with Kay and her RA, I know how she can. Well, we've seen it. I don't know how. I mean, y'all been together for how long now?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. Okay, so you've seen it. You've seen it over the year and a half. The amount of time how she pushes herself and how she want to do stuff, and so how do you navigate that?
Kay has to be put in her place. So you know how your friend is. You know how she is.
I know how. That's what I'm saying. So how do you navigate it? I know how she is.
No.
Hey, as her man, if you can do that, you can do that.
You got some strict programs.
I know that's right.
Yeah, she always liked to do her 2-a-days and her, 3 and 4 times a week. Too much. Doing too much. And then she'd crash and then wouldn't understand, like, oh, I don't know why. I'm like, you know why. You're doing too much with too much on your plate. So I've made it a point to let her know, take some things off your plate. You don't always have to be doing something. You don't always have to be doing something.
Love that.
We love a supportive.
That's what I'm saying.
Support.
We look
that, and that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Because that's how my husband is.
Yeah.
Super supportive when it. You know what I mean? If I'm having a tough time, or if I'm doing too much, and I'm a little older, and I'm going through menopause right now.
Oh, we can't tell, so.
Yeah, I
At
am.
all.
Let me tell you. Yeah, I'm going through menopause, and I'll be 50 next year. And it's different. My journey, my workout journey, and my fitness journey is different now.
Cheryl and
It
Sarah
is
were here telling us the same thing.
completely different. And so, yeah, now he's tapped into having to be supportive of, like when I'm like, man, I don't look like I've been working out for 10 years. I'm supposed to be looking like, but that's just me speaking out of frustration because I know that everyone looks different, and on their fitness journey. Not everybody's going to look ripped and toned up and this and that. And I know that. But when I'm having a meltdown, I'm having a moment. And so, yeah, we need that supportive male. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why you look like that?
I
You know
was
why I look like that?
they shooting looks.
That sounds very familiar. That's why I'm looking like that.
See, it ain't just me. We be having.
I know
What
that.
I tell you, we be having our moments sometimes.
Yeah. Even when we know. When we know better. Like, I know that fitness looks different for every single person. Nobody has the same look. So I know that. But, man, when that moment hits you and you just not feeling like yourself, you're not looking like yourself, or God forbid if you get on that scale and then it went up some pounds.
I say stay off that scale.
Listen, I'm telling you, I don't even look back. Now that I'm in full blown menopause, I won't buy it. I don't even do it.
Yeah, it'd be so tough. I mean, I just posted not too long ago, and it was literally kind of what we're talking about, right? So we were at the gym together. Literally, the picture is 4 days. Is literally 4 days apart.
I remember I seen that
I
post.
just posted it by like 2 or 3 weeks ago. You guys could go look at it. I look like maybe 15-pound difference, and I'm not even exaggerating. Literally, go look at it yourself, right? So that's the moments where, and you can see in the picture, right?
Yeah.
When I feel good, I'm not bloated. I already not flare up. You see the smile. I look great, right? And then there's the other picture that I just took 4 days before, and my face I'm miserable, right? So, but then what's great to have a supporter, like, is, of course, I took that picture. I look miserable. He's probably like, oh, here we go, right? But no, that's not the, he didn't give me a here we go, right? So he's like, it was just knowing, like, he's like, you're just bloated. It's okay, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't worry about it.
Good.
This and that.
That's
like,
good.
so
That's
he
real good.
just, like, lifted me right up. So, like, right after the picture, I was fine. But then, like, we took a picture 4 days later, then he's like, are you feeling photogenic today? And I'm like, I sure am. Let's go take this picture.
quote me.
So, but yeah, but it's just one of those things, like, it's nice to, like, because again, like, especially for us women, like, I don't think too many males go through that, right? Because us, even, and not menopause, even just being on our cycle,
Hormones.
right? It's so different.
But they do. I just want to let you know, when they get older,
They
the
do?
men, yeah.
Okay, let me know.
They do.
I haven't experienced it yet, so.
Yeah, the men.
I'm silent.
The
I'm quiet
men-
about it.
Yeah, the men go through.
I have quiet moments.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't think that they don't. They probably just don't experience all of the as much of the body characteristics that women do. However, they do. They have their moments. They have them. So just FYI, they do. They're probably not as vocal about it, like he said.
Yeah, because
But
he's not vocal at all. So sometimes I'm just like, all right, he's perfect, and I'm just gonna have to keep working all hard because he's just perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I have days I'm like, all right, you good, But for the most part, yeah, I will have to probably agree there because he's not vocal at all.
Okay. All right. I
See,
like this.
It's so you and I align here, okay? So
Okay.
I went from weighing 145 pounds at 18, right? It took me forever to gain 10 pounds, then the next 10, then maybe another 5. Hated eating. I was eating like every 3 hours. In the gym, just doing the whole thing, protein shakes and all the crap you do to try to get some muscle on your
Yeah.
body. And it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's
No.
difficult.
And
It
see,
messes with you mentally, especially when, like I just said, I just had my 5 days where I lost 14 pounds.
Yeah.
So now I'm like,
Just like
man,
that.
here we go. Got to
Yeah.
start all over.
Yeah.
Got to hit the weights when I can.
Right. Yeah, no, I get that. Trust me, I understand that, like, 200%. And I think when you said, like, you know, the men, like, you said men experience that type of stuff, I think about it as, like, you know, being able to do, like, in your situation, obviously, it's, like, trying to gain the weight and, like, losing it. Like, I understand that from a personal perspective.
Right.
But, like, I think men typically, like, they be like, dang, like, they think about how they were, you know, back in their glory days, and it's like, what happened to me? Like, how come I can't? And, like, you know, and you see men in the gym all the time, they doing a lot of ego lifting and, you know, trying to be the person that they used to be, and not understanding that, you know, life happens, your body changes, and it's okay for you not to be where you used to be. We say that all the time. Yeah. Like, don't chase something that's not that what you want is not attainable, but don't chase something that that was in the past.
It's in the past. That's how I look at it. I feel like I'm in a different era. You know, me and my husband both. I mean, we've been together 18 years, married for 16. We are not the same people that we were 18 years ago.
I would hope not.
We are
if you're not growing.
We are not the same people we were 18 years ago. So, yeah, it change happens.
Yeah.
You got to just evolve with it.
You have to evolve with it. That's, I mean, hey, learn that. And as long as you know that, I feel like that's what it is. But, and I understand your frustrations, Cortez. And I'm starting to, it's hard because, but if it's something like you and I, it sounds like we being in the same boat, like as far as like not being able to gain weight and maintain it, like healthy weight, right? That is something that I think that because it has been a part of our lives for so long, it's nothing that we'll stop working at. But at the same time, because it has been part of our lives for so long, it's not something that we are trying to, like, we're not trying to get back to something, right? So we're not chasing something that we never had. Right? Chasing something that you used to have and not being able to do those things anymore are two totally different things. Like, I stopped heavy lifting a long time ago. Like the whole trying to hit PR thing. It's been a minute, and you know, I'm not at this point when I actually am able to start getting myself back into my routine. My plan is to just get my strength back and be functional. That literally has been my course of like action, and obviously like I want to get my weight back up, but I'm not obsessing over it as much. It is frustrating. It's very frustrating, and I think with me being like where I am now, like being single, I think that it may make it harder for me when I decide to settle down with somebody, because they may not understand that. They may not understand like where we come from in that way. And I know Kay understands it from my perspective, being friends with me for as long as we've been friends and seeing my journey coming into it. Like, I remember when she met you, it was like Cortez has the same, like, you know, situation as you do. And it's like, most times people don't understand that. Don't understand, like, why is your fit, like, why are you so concerned? Like, you're mad because you can't gain weight. I'm trying to lose weight, but people don't understand that struggle. And I think being in a relationship with somebody who understands, being able to understand wherever you are in your journey is super, super important. So I'm hoping that will be my reality. Because, you know, I don't necessarily know if that's something that people can actually like understand and be like supportive of, you know. And that I think that a lot, I've heard it like across the board, that word support keeps coming up, right? And I think that seems to be like the common denominator into what makes our relationships work. Support at all stages.
Support at all stages for sure, and respecting the non-negotiables, but also finding that fine line with compromise. So I think that those all go hand in hand. So what you're putting your 10 toes down on right now, when you meet that person, you might see yourself lifting up 3 of them toes for compromise. Trust me, it happens. It happens.
Yes. And I have to say, like, look, the whole foot. No, I'm just kidding. No, but, like, no, for real. So now I think about, because we were now, you know, just thinking about just the whole dating thing, right? Earlier, will you compromise, what was it, the workout date versus a regular date or whatever. So I'll tell you this, though. So back when I just had Janaya, right? So there was no negotiating. I wouldn't skip. There was nothing, right? Because I felt like at that point it was just Janai and myself. So at that point, it was the gym and that was it. Everything else came after the gym. Everything else came after my daughter. So I think I've been more flexible with my fitness journey since we have been together. And that's when I understand where you're coming from, because I went from just myself and Janaya and only have to worry about us to now I have my partner plus 3 bonus kids, and it's different, and they're all younger than Janaya.
Yeah.
So now I got to backtrack a little bit, and there's more I have to be more present, where Janaya
Absolutely.
was more and Janaya's older. So Naya now practice for 2 hours. I could go sneak out and go to the gym for an hour and a half, come back, and Janaya didn't even notice because she was practicing, right?
Yeah.
The kids are younger, so their practice or whatever they got going on, their activities, might be 45 minutes, might be an hour. So it's different. So I feel like, so I'm backtracking all the way back, y'all. But yes, I will have to say, you'll see. When my brother-in-law come from somewhere, right? Because he
far,
out
far
there.
away land.
He out there. But yeah, you might. It's true. Some of them little toes gonna have to lift up for real, for real.
We're gonna see which ones they is when that time comes.
But you know what? Now that we talked about this, someone brought up boundaries. I was supposed to say brownies. Look at me. Boundaries. Yes.
Brownies
So
do
our
sound
next
good.
question is, they do, right? How do you handle stress, busy schedules, and hard season as a team? And what boundaries have you imported in, like when it comes to some of those? So we talked about some stress. We talked about schedule and a hard time that right now, obviously, you brought up, and so what boundaries, what it looks like.
I don't think per se that we put boundaries up when you're dealing with stress and hard times. I think what you do put in is, I think more than anything, I want to respect. I think I want to respect how you feel. Okay. Like for instance, my husband, he's going through it right now. I allow him to feel how he feels. You know what I mean? I don't tell him how to feel, how he should feel, or you shouldn't feel like that, or you shouldn't, no. You feel all the feels. Feel whatever you need. However, support. I'm going to support him if I find that he's in a place that he shouldn't be. Depression, anxiety, things of that nature. Now I'm coming in to support you, to pull you out of that. So hard boundaries during stress and hard times, no, that's not something I'm willing to do. But I am willing to show him the respect and allow him to feel how he feels. But I'm here to support him, for sure.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Cortez?
I agree with you. Support all day. There have been times where I don't know which version of Kay I'm going to get.
Ouch.
I love you. It comes from a place of love. I don't know which version I'm going to get because, so many different things are going on and she's stressed and, like she said, she doesn't like the way she's looking in this picture. I mean, all I can do is support her. Yeah. That's really it. And it's always reminding her, like, the things that she has done, has achieved, the work that she's putting in towards her goals. Yeah, just all of those things.
Yeah. How do we get you to the next level? How do we have a good day when you're stressed? How I'm stressed out, you're stressed out. What are we gonna do about it? But comes communication, comes compromise. I'm big on compromise. Like, man, I don't feel like doing that. But if it's what's needed to help you get to where you're gonna be, so with support comes compromise, comes from, all of those things go hand in hand.
Yeah, I think so. Would y'all say, as people in relationships, Because I mean, I've been in relationships before, but because I'm speaking from a single person's perspective right now, do you think that compromise and boundaries can live in the same space?
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Because I have some non-negotiables.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like when I first met my current husband, my non-negotiable was I can't be with a man who doesn't love the Lord
Amen.
and have a personal relationship with the Lord. That is a non-negotiable. That was a non-negotiable for me. It still is. And my husband was not a church-going man. He knew the Lord, but as a personal relationship, he had to work on it. However, I was willing to compromise to say, hey, I'll introduce you to this. How you end up developing your own relationship with God, that's with you.
Yeah.
But it was a non-negotiable for me.
That's okay. I actually love that because that's one of my non-negotiables now too.
Yeah.
I think since I've been like y'all know that my accountability is I'm reading the Bible, and I didn't grow up in a religious environment. I didn't grow up in a place where I had to figure out my own relationship with God as I grew older, and now that I have one, and I've dated people who have had. I don't even know what to call it, but it's like there's a consistent thing with men, a lot of men nowadays, a lot of people nowadays, I should say, where they say they don't. Now, I don't follow religion, right? But I do read the Holy Bible and I believe in Jesus.
Absolutely.
So, but then it'd be like, I'll find that people will be like they're not grounded in their faith because they're kind of like all over the place. It's like they take from this book, they take from this religion, they take from this, and they pick and choose what they want to live by, depending on, I guess, how they feeling that day.
Yeah, how it's benefiting them in the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that's somebody who's grounded in their faith, who's grounded in, who they actually believe in. Like, I know that if you
There's no
believe,
consistency there.
there's no consistency.
And I'm sorry.
You kind of all over the
Consistency
place. And so, and I feel like that also translates into how you are, how you will act in a relationship.
Yes.
So another one that's like now one of mine. Before it didn't necessarily, it mattered to me for you to have a relationship with a higher power, like when I was younger. But now I'm like, what is your faith?
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, even with my husband, even though he didn't have that solid, you know what I mean? But I let it be known to him. Like, this is my non-negotiable. I'll introduce you. But how you take it from there, and I'm not going to give you a long time to do it.
Right.
So, yeah. And, but, he did know the Lord for, he, had some reference of it.
Right.
But, yeah. So, yes.
So
yeah. You're non-negotiable, and your compromise can
live in the same space. How do y'all feel about that?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
You think so? All right. Cool. Did you have another question?
Yeah, this is kind of like a quick one. Is what does health mean to you beyond just physical fitness?
I think we kind of touched on it. Spiritual life, for sure. But, healthy and happiness. Not even so much as happiness, joy. Because happiness is a fleeting emotion. You know what I mean? Happiness comes and goes. Sadness comes and goes. But when you have joy, when you have peace, those are grounded. Those are when you have joy and peace, those are what's gonna hold and sustain you when you go through whatever it is you're going through life. Whether you're happy, you're sad, you're angry, you're anxious, whatever it is. If you have joy and peace grounded in you, you can get through anything. So yeah, that's what health looks like for me beyond fitness, for sure.
That was the perfect word, actually. Peace. Complete peace.
So that's what health means to you beyond fitness is peace, right?
It's peace, yeah.
Okay. Do you think that your peace is dependent on your health, or do you think it's the other way around? So like let's just take it back to like fitness, right? And I would say let's fitness and personal, and then also like between you and your partner, right? Does your health, as far as like your physical health, does that determine whether or not you are peaceful, or does your peace come from somewhere else?
It doesn't determine my peace. However, it coincides though. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I touched on this earlier about fitness being my my therapy.
Right.
So when my mother passed 6 years ago, I tried going to a therapist, and that didn't work. A grief counselor. It didn't work out for me. I was just like, absolutely not. One time, one and done. But when I got into the gym, and I had my first cry in the gym when I was working out. I mean, when I tell you I cried hard, I'm sure everybody else that was at the time I was at Next Level Boot Camp, and I'm sure whoever was in there was like, yo, she is crazy. However, when I tell you that was such an amazing release for me, I just kept going. I told Jean, I was like, I don't know what just happened, but it felt great. And I feel good. And I just kept going. And I do know that when I don't go to the gym, I feel it. When I'm not in, when I don't go and I take some time off, I feel it. So it goes hand in hand.
Right. And I think that's kind of like what I was getting at.
Yeah, my mental health goes along with my physical health.
Yeah.
When I'm not in the gym, I mentally can feel it. Yes.
And that would in turn disrupt like how peaceful you feel.
No.
So
it's not going to disrupt my peace.
Okay.
It might disrupt my joy maybe a little bit.
Okay.
But it's not going to disrupt my
your
peace.
Okay.
I am going to still have that. I'm going to hold on to that. I'm at a, I just told y'all.
I think that the peace part keeps you from kind of spiraling.
Oh, yeah.
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 Like holding on to that, I think.
If I could literally tell you guys the things that have happened in my life in these 2 weeks alone, a normal person would be in a fetal position. What? Come and do a podcast?
Like, yeah,
what?
You got me.
But when I tell you, nah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to crumble. I'm not going to crumble at all. It's going to be all right. So, yeah.
And that's super important, especially in a marriage, I'm sure.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can't.
You
be in that
cannot,
fetal
because
position.
it's not just you anymore.
It's
not
not.
when you have an entire family.
Yeah.
And mind you, with my siblings, I'm the oldest of 10.
You did say that. Ooh.
Yeah, so they don't have mother. They don't have our mother because we all have the same mom. They don't have a mom. They barely have fathers, and no grandmothers. So I am their matriarch.
I know that feeling. So.
And yeah, so a lot of people kind of depend on me.
Yeah.
To be honest, and my husband's the only child.
Mm.
I am his sibling. I am his everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he didn't have a sibling to help him plan funeral services. No, it's me.
Jeez.
So yeah, who got time? Who got time to be crumbling?
Who got time to be? I know that's right, because when I think about it, I can definitely empathize with that, because as the eldest and the one that kind of I'm the eldest girl, but it seems like I'm the eldest child, and it always has been that way, and I have a very odd dynamic in my family. So I am and it's like, as somebody who has to, I've always been the one to take on everything when it wasn't even my responsibility to. Yeah. And I'm still that person.
Yeah.
Like, I look after my sister. She's a grown woman, but I still have that responsibility. And, and now I have nieces and nephews and things like that. And it's like, I'm the one everybody looks to. And it's like you said, I don't have that liberty most of the time. So like you said, holding on to that peace, like, that's like, I like how you separated the peace and the joy thing, because holding on to peace keeps me from spiraling.
Yes.
And it's a developing thing for me personally, but it is something that I'm a lot better at now than I ever had been.
Oh yeah,
I think
for sure,
because I discovered what that meant.
Yeah.
And I think for me personally, like when not me not being able to work out, very, very, like, I be having my moments. I'm definitely going through it over here. However, I think because I am holding on to that like peace factor is what's helping me kind of keep going, get through. Like I'm gonna get back. It's not that big of a deal. Like I'm, whatever the case.
Yeah,
may
because
be,
if you don't, things could go worse.
Yeah.
When you don't, and you start spiraling, you make things worse for yourself. Believe it or not.
Oh,
you know
sure.
what I mean?
I've been
So yeah, you definitely
figure it out.
You definitely want to hold on to that piece because that's what's going to help you get through what you're going through, and now you can get back to what you're passionate about.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. Okay. I think I have one more question. Yeah, one more question. All right. So, next one and last one here before we flex and reflect. Right? Did you
Yep.
get yours? Okay. How does, and I think we kind of talked about this, but how does keeping a fitness routine contribute to the way you love your partner and yourself? And is there a direct correlation?
It's a direct correlation for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, like we've literally spent probably the last hour talking about love and fitness and how important it is and what it means to us and what keeps us disciplined and routines and mental therapy. So yeah, it's
Definitely a direct correlation.
Definitely a
You think so,
100%.
Cortez?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you think it's a direct
Yeah.
correlation? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think so too.
It's a lifestyle.
Right. Yeah, it is.
I mean, just amongst the four of us right here, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
So when you have your fitness, that, journey that is your lifestyle, it is a part of your life. Period.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's true.
No matter what you go through, even when you have your downtime, you're going to go back to it.
Yeah, always.
Yeah,
Always.
always. And I'm the same way. I'm always going to go to it. It's always going to be there for me.
I like that. And because I think everybody here, y'all have a relationship to where y'all fitness is a part of your relationship and fitness is a part of your relationship with your husband. I'm sure it contributes to the way that you actually show up for your partner. I mean, we talked about it in so many ways today. How you show up for yourself and how you show up for your partner. And I'm sure, like, if you don't show up for yourself, you can't show up for Cortez.
100%.
Cortez, if you don't show up for yourself, you can't show up for her. And if you don't show up for Pat, he can't show up for you. Same, vice versa.
Same thing.
So I think the important thing to take away from there is that you have to, I personally think that, and even though with me being single, I think even for me to show up for the people around me properly and love the people around me properly, I have to make sure that I'm good with my fitness routine depends on me being able to be here, like physically, obviously, like being healthy, mentally, like everything coincides. So I think I think the important thing to take away is that to remember that physical fitness, your physical health, is probably going to be one of the most important things that you can do for yourself in order for everything else to translate in your life.
Absolutely. It's important because you never know when your body is going to need you.
Literally don't know.
You don't know. My current trainer, he says that all the time. Like, if you don't do anything else, take care of your tempo because you never know when it's going to depend on it. And I'm seeing it firsthand in my family.
Yeah.
My 34-year-old sister had a heart attack. Yes. Your body, you never know when your body needs you. Your body needs you to literally be in a healthy state. You don't have to be ripped, toned,
Right.
Muscles. No, just be healthy.
Just be healthy.
Just be healthy.
Just be healthy. Especially my black people, please. Just,
Especially.
put down the Popeyes.
Right. So
Okay.
we are going
now.
to wrap it up.
I
And
mean, like, I
I don't even eat meat, and you got Popeyes catching strays.
You're right, I don't eat meat. That's why I can say it.
I'm only saying it because I like they biscuits.
that's
I
too funny.
I like a biscuit every
Hey, a
now
little
and then.
biscuit every now and then, but people know who I'm talking to. If you felt like you got hit by a stray, then you know why it didn't. Hey, hit doggone, holla. Go ahead.
If the drumstick hit.
Yes. So just to wrap it up and finish it up here, we're going to flex and reflect. So we just want one thing. What is one habit you recommend for couples to build together?
Communication.
Okay. What about you, Cortez?
Don't let life get in the way. This is to the people. I have to look at the camera.
That's right.
Do not let life get in the way of your relationship. Make it important, meaningful.
He meant that because he looked dead at y'all and said that. So he meant that.
Ooh.
What you got?
Make it mean
That's
something.
good.
I'm just listening.
That's
I don't know. My
good.
big one is communication. Tenille took it from me. So communicate, and support one another.
Yes.
Support was the big word today. Support was the big word.
Yeah.
And it holds a lot of weight. So definitely. And I have a question for the listeners before we wrap up out of here. Are you training your body more than your ability to love? And do you find luck in love and fitness? I would love to know. Because
Yes, there's luck in love and fitness.
do y'all find that luck in love and fitness? And are you training your body more than your ability to love? I think that sometimes we hyper-focus, a lot of people typically hyper-focus on the physical aspect of fitness. And when it comes, well, speaking from a single person, right? I think I have spent a lot of my time just focused on fitness and not necessarily, and not that I don't have the ability to love somebody, but I think I could do better in that way.
Yeah.
If I'm being open and honest, I think I could be better in that way because again, it is strict over here. It's strict.
I was just about to say, this is how you've managed to
strict over
have
here.
that strict program.
Camp over
It
there.
is.
Yeah.
Lift up them toes, girl.
Hey, I'm 10 toes down right now, so
Right
if
now.
you can put me on 7, then you might be the one. Oh,
was
okay.
great.
That was a good conversation.
Yes.
Thank you, Cortez and Tenille, for coming.
This was a pleasure.
Thank you
It
for
was
having
good.
us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and be a guest on Beyond the Rest podcast. Thank you for tuning in and listening. I want y'all to answer my question. I really, really want to know. What are you like? Because if you're like me, if fitness and is top number one for you, discipline non-negotiable, do you make time to figure out if you really can love somebody, and do you feel like you can love somebody in a relationship or be in a relationship with that being your non-negotiable? And are you lucky in love and fitness? That's what I want to know.
That should be your show. No. Love and fitness should be your show out there. Let me keep our little ideas together.
I know, right?
Let's
Let's just keep that under wraps. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good things. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support. Anything you want to add, my girl?
No, not at all. Just thank you for coming again, and listeners, keep listening and keep sharing and liking and commenting and sending more topics our way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. we would love to hear what you want to hear on the show. We're still going to ask you for that. So send us those things, and until next time, we'll see y'all soon. Bye.